One of the sleazier sides of law, in addition to personal injury work, is workers' comp. People claim they were injured on the job and then, with the help of a lawyer, argue that instead of working, they should get monthly payments from the state. Of course, some really are injured, but many are like the fireman who claimed lung disability but then competed in triathlons. Now, I assume the lawyers suspect that their clients fake injuries, but they don't want to know, because asking skeptical questions might offend the client, and they can't make money if they lose the client. The Chamber of Commerce says a quarter of workers' comp claims are bogus. I don't know if that's true, but Paul Colbert says it is. He runs a company that secretly follows people who file dubious claims and videotapes
from the
them
video.
doing
You can
things
see,
like,
you know, typically the doctor.
Use some heavy cardio, actually.
Absolutely. I mean, the strongest person.
He was collecting workers' comp. He claimed he felt a pop while moving a box, and he had no mobility in his left shoulder.
We call it 0-0, so he was 0 impact to his spine and 0 weightlifting, and that's his capacity.
And you got that video with a device like this soda.
Absolutely. So, and we're not really afraid to show our technology. There's an antenna, a wireless transmitter inside this cup. We utilize these devices for just about everything. I mean, we can conform a camera and put it in an item that you would never suspect. So for anyone that's anticipating or possibly considering committing insurance fraud, we will catch you. I promise. We will.
And I assume you and the audience were not aware of this, but earlier when I showed you around here, you were using the secret soft drink.
Absolutely. Just to show you how unassuming this stuff is, we walked right in and started to document your audience, and this is how easily we can obtain the same footage on claimants and other individuals that are also unsuspecting and committing fraud.
So watch it. Let's look at another case. This man also claimed to have a
No, of course not. We don't want to get shot. I mean, there's some folks. We basically will turn our evidence over to the insurance carrier or who we.
Those are your clients.
Correct. The insurance carriers and defense lawyers are who we. So not all lawyers are bad. Defense lawyers are good.
Some of them are bad too. But what percent of cases do you find fraud?
We're at 79%. This year already, and those are.
So that doesn't mean that 79% of workers' comp cases are fraudulent, but you focus on the ones where someone is suspicious.
79% of the files that we've investigated this year are showing fraud.
But the ones that go to you are where the insurance company has a reason to be suspicious.
Absolutely, and that's something where we coach them on red flags to look for like suspicious claims. Some of the things you would look for is the individual says that they're at home all the time, but yet they never answer their telephone, or if they do answer their telephone, it sounds like they're in a club.
And people who immediately file with an attorney, that's a red flag.
Very, very quickly, you look for those folks that are going out and gathering counsel.
Next case is a guy who sued a grocery store for negligence. He says he slipped on a
shock
can.
absorber. I mean, because he just consistently. I mean, we have hours of this, so it's not just 5-10 seconds. This is hours of continuous compression to his spine.
One last case. A worker claimed to be incapacitated by low back pain.
Is what we call
Can't
this.
drive.
He's collecting money from the previous employer, and now he was able to pick up a position with the city municipality. So for me, that draws a couple concerns. Is one, are the municipalities doing enough background and due diligence on these folks before they're hiring them, because they've just hired a liability?
Now, he's got a lawyer. Most all of them have lawyers. Maybe the lawyer doesn't know.
You and I both know that's not the truth.
Why do you think it's not the truth?
Because I've seen these folks get coached up in court. These attorneys are very well versed at how to coach these claimants on what to look for.
And you find they talk to them about cleaning themselves. Yes. What does that mean?
Cleaning is a term that's utilized for claimants as they're going to and fro, running their errands. Before they leave the house, an attorney would tell them, make a couple U-turns, pull into your neighbor's driveway, give yourself an opportunity to see if there is anybody trailing you. When you come home, make a couple deliberate U-turns. Look over your shoulder. Just give the impression that you're at least aware, even if you don't see anyone. So these folks are being coached up in that aspect.
All right, so be aware of that. If you're thinking of cheating, you too, let this be a warning to you. Paul Colbert and his cameras will catch you. Thank you, Paul.